Hi guys, welcome to part 10, Sekiro full gameplay with Source Blood in 4K, in search of the Mortal Blade. That's what we're doing today. So, when last we were here, we defeated the Gun Fort and Genichiro, and today we are traveling to Senpu Temple on Mount Kongo in search of the Mortal Blade. We begin our search at the main hall, and then we'll travel backwards to do some stuff with the blade itself. So let's head there now. Alright, so after defeating Genichiro, we noticed that the monk that we spoke to isn't here anymore. Which means if you didn't collect the document from him, forget what it's called, the infested chapter, I think it's called, holy chapter infested, right? If you didn't collect that from him, then that means you have to go look for the other monk, where we showed you where he's dead, right? Before we start, we do want to add this sugar here, which is called Gaichin sugar. And this sugar basically suppresses sound and presence for a time. We also need to have acquired the two skills, suppress presence and suppress sound, through leveling and training, right? Because this is going to take us to the folding screen monkeys, which is where we're going now. Bells take us to the most interesting places, don't they? Here we go. So right off the bat, we notice there's 3 panels, but one of them is empty. And that's the empty panel right there. So we killed him, and we reveal that monkey. We take the Gachin sugar to conceal our presence, and we go up. Grab this monkey, who's making a lot of noise. Another of the easiest boss encounters in the game. And we need to move here before our sugar wears off. We need to kill the other 2 to 3 monkeys. Got him. Now we need to move because there's terror buildup on us right now. So we're gonna come around here and we're gonna grab the gourd that we purchased for terror buildup. This one right here. We'll drink from that. We'll put on another sugar, and then we move quickly. Don't get trapped by the monkeys, guys. Alright, we'll jump off here. And we grapple up quickly. missing a monkey. Yes, we are. Oh, I know where he is. Sorry. The monkey that we're missing should be down here on this branch. And that should be all 4 monkeys. Now, the reason we use Gachin's sugar is because you don't want the monkeys to hear you because they run off and they do a bunch of crap and you don't want to waste your time chasing monkeys, right? Juan can't see very well, Juan can't hear very well, and I forget what the other one is. But we'll show you the alternative that you could have done. And we got a new ninjutsu for that, which is very useful. So we do want this ninjutsu. What we want to do right now is we want to grab this idol real quick before we talk to the Divine Show. And then we're going to backtrack a little bit because I need to show you how to do that differently. So if you don't have Gachin's sugar and you're on the folding screen monkey puzzle, there's another way to do it. So as I said, one monkey can't see well, one monkey can't hear well, and I forget what the third monkey's issue is.
Sonata, shime nado.
I was supposed to talk to him before I did this puzzle, by the way. I didn't. So the one that cannot hear well, we bring him in here because the water is very loud, so he won't be able to detect what's going on, right? The one, oh, let me see if I remember this correctly. Yeah, the one that doesn't see well, you bring him in here, because when you open the door, all the lights go out, and the room becomes pretty dark. So he won't be able to see you at all. And then the other monkey, you can bring him in here. I forget what his ability is, but maybe this will tell you. Nothing can be seen, or this is the one that doesn't see well. Right, so this one doesn't see well. You bring him in here. The other room, you take into the third monkey, and you block sound and sight with the crashing of the wind. Either way, you can figure it out just by reading the notes on the rooms, and they tell you what to do, right? Alright, so let's head back to the inner sanctum now. That's where we're going. And we're going there to collect the mortal blade. On a side note, if you'd given the Toro Troop guy, the fat monk, the white flower, this is where he ends up. Alright, so we're here now. We're going to do a little exploring first. Because why not, right? Grab that pellet. And then we're gonna go talk to this lady in here. And she is I think what they call the Divine Child. And sitting in front of her is the Mortal Blade.
何故参られたのですか。
不思議を求めに。
抜けぬ刀とご存知か。
ああ。
抜けぬとは抜いて帰った者がおらぬということ。それでも試されるのですか。
抜こう。
そうですか。わかりました。覚悟が終わりならば改められよ。なぜ皆死を厭わぬのですか。あなたは一体。その右目、流因の呪いを受けているのですね。
不思議り。確かに。もらい受けた。
An Odachi capable of slaying the Undying with its crimson blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpu Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears. So we have the Mortal Blade now. We're gonna talk to her one more time.
あなたは流因の巫女に仕えるお方なのですね。
ああ。
何故不思議りを求めるのですか。
戦況に竜の涙を手に入れ、不死立ちを果たすために。
なるほど。読んだことがあります。流因を断つ術があると。
うん。
つまり巫女は流因を厭われておいでなのですね。
そうだ。
巡り合わせとはいいなものですね。私は越智の巫女たちの一人、死なずの愚道者たちが作り上げた偽りの流因を持つものです。
巫女たちとは。
まともに育ったのは私だけ。他の皆はここに眠っています。
そうか。
不死を断つことが正しいのかは分かりません。なれど流因が人の生き方を歪める。それを憎むのは私も同じ。巫女の忍びよ、私もあなたの一女となりましょう。お手を。
なんだ。
北条を。
これは米か。
はい、お米は大事と存じます。噛めば噛むほど甘くなり、元気も出ましょう。
Okay, so two things. She gave us rice. Rice is very precious for a number of reasons. You give it to the old ladies that are by the cliffs. They tell you information about the game that you didn't know or couldn't figure it out on your own. But also, rice is a healing agent in the game. And thirdly, you give the rice to Kuro and he makes these little rice balls which are very, very good at healing for late game fights. So keep that in mind.
巫女の忍びよ、ようこそ。すみません。お米がまだまた。
Now, the holy chapter of the infested we picked up from the priest before, we give to this lady here, the divine child of rejuvenation. And this unlocks a separate ending. So we've already talked about the severance ending. This unlocks another ending. So let's just give her that now.
受け取れ。
それは
お主に渡して
ありがとう。受け取ります。
どうした。
私はまだ同志。さようなら、あなたの行く。
Alright, so we are going to visit this idol real quick. Rest. And then have a conversation with her again. Before we move on.
巫女のようこそ。すみません。お米がまた。
Okay. So no more rice, no
さ
more
ようなら、あなた
conversation.
の。
Just need to make sure that that is clear. Alright. So we are now going up here. And we're going to open this back door right here, which was previously locked and guarded. And we need to kill that guy. We need to kill that guy with the mortal blade. We should also have a new technique called Mortal Draw, which uses 3 spirit emblems. So we're going to need that technique, especially for the infested. That's how you kill him. And we gotta kill this other one right here as well. This sword is the only way to kill these guys, so keep that in mind. If you don't have this sword, the centipedes bring them back to life. Thus is the power of the mortal blade. We got 2 more up here to kill. 3 more to kill, sorry. Not all of them have centipedes. Some of them have crickets, so be careful. Alright, so that's the 3 up here. We have maybe 2 more to kill, sorry. Yeah, we have 2 more to kill. So we're gonna out this door To the left. Keep going as quickly as you can. Over the top of the roof. And down we go. Yeah, we're killing all the infested guys. So we're doing that first, and then we'll do other stuff afterwards. He can't jump that high. He can jump to the other roof, but he can't jump to this one. It's a little too high. Short legs, you know? Short legs and all. Alright, so we need to pull... We need to pull these guys out. Oh, actually I have another idea. Better idea. Perfect opportunity to use the double divine abduction. We're gonna go in and we're gonna abduct those three guys in there next to that guy. Alright, so we're gonna target him. And just like that, they're gone. That was sweet, wasn't it? Now we're gonna kill the other guy over there. Thank you. And that just leaves Bucko right here. Now as soon as we get close, his friend is gonna come out, so... The thing I love about this move is that you can still do it even when you're out of spirit enemies. It just does a little less damage, but still effective. Alright, so we cleared that. We got one more to kill. I think we all know where he is, right? Somebody's getting toasty. Somebody's getting a little toasty, so we're gonna bug out. We travel to... Where's the best place to go for this? I gotta think for a second. Sugendo is probably the best place to go for this. So let's go Sugendo. On a side note, make sure that you have bought everything that you need from the Black Hat Badger before you kill Genichiro. Because if you didn't, when you get out here, he will no longer be selling stuff, and you will be screwed. Alright, so we have our fan. And we want to go right here. Actually, we want to go here. Ish. Because we want to grab the monks that are coming up the bottom of the stairs first. This is also an XP farm / money farm. You wait for these monks to turn around. And you hit them with fire. Easy. Crouch right here. Charge your fan. Jump down. Hit them all with the fan. And then pull your money. Looks like we might have missed one. It's okay. That's okay. In this one, no big deal. I'm not even sure how much XP I got from that. But hey, you can do it too. I think we killed all the monks here. That's why the fan is so good. There will be a skill, I think in the talent tree for the monk esoteric text, Senpu esoteric text, which will increase your cash output and XP. And you want to pair that skill with the fan. And since we have the fan now, things are a little different in this room as well. We go in. And we delete those guys. I don't know if I pulled the big guy or not. I probably didn't. Because if I did, he would come storming up here, right? Remember, bugs are good for restoring resurrection nodes. Alright, so we come out here now with our suppressed presence and suppressed sound. We kill this guy real quick. Or, you know what? We can totally mess it up. That's perfectly fine too. Yeah, we totally messed that up. We struck a little too early and a little too far. So now he's investigating. Which is fine. We'll get him when he turns around. If he turns around. Looks like he might be coming all the way. So, what we do... This ledge grab real quick right here. When that doesn't work, we go outside. Looks like our friend turned around. Yeah, he's heading back to his post. And so with that, we have him. And Mr. Centipede. Dead. Awesome. Fully cleared of the infested until we save and come back in here again. Alright, so let's talk about that ninjutsu we got just now. The puppeteer ninjutsu. Hey, hello. Puppeteer ninjutsu allows you to take control of an enemy that you backstab. Temporarily, of course. So, we're going to use that down here. I'm wondering if I should go see Black Hat first. And then do this afterwards. You know what? Yeah, let's go see where Black Hat Badger is. He should have moved. But he may not have. A lot of stuff changes after you defeat Gainshiu, right? So, we'll go to the old grave. Just to make sure we know where Black Hat is. So if you recall, Black Hat was down in this hole right here. He's still here. Okay, that's good.
Yo, mata.
Because if you need stuff from him, you need to get it now before he moves. So make sure you buy all of his stuff. So that when he moves, you don't go like, oh crap, I didn't buy everything, you know?
さてとおかげしたくぼちぼち行くとするかね。どこへだ。金剛山の最近この辺は富にネズミが多い。きな臭くなってきたからよ。きっと。
Yeah, so he tells you he's leaving soon, and that he's closing up shop.
このアシナのし、そういったバッタバッタと。天狗の。おお。へ、よくまだ。先方寺。
And so he is heading to Senpu Temple. So we are going to go back there, and we're going to catch up with Black Hat. Also, in the last video, we turned in the Sakura droplet, which got us an additional resurrection node. So you'll see there's 3 resurrection nodes now on screen above my health bar. We travel back to the mountain real quick. Actually, the fastest way to do this is in reverse, so let's travel again to Shijendo. We're gonna do this in reverse because it's faster. So now, right now, we're just kind of tying up some loose ends over here. We're tying up some loose ends on the mountain. That's kind of basically where we are right now. For some reason, they don't look up, so they can't really see us. That is a double abduction. Did I miss somebody? I thought I was hearing chanting still, sorry. It's very good to do those objections because as you saw, we got a whole lot of sugars. And as we did demonstrated before, sugars like Akko's increases our damage, Ongo's increases our vitality, reduces the damage we take from physical attacks. Goken reduces posture damage, and Gachin's increases stealth and suppression. And then Yachiro is just half your vitality and posture while granting you a tremendous attack boost. So if you want sugars, this is the place to go. Double the brain reduction. Every time. Where the fan sends them, I do not know. Let's find out. Sorry. Where does the fan send them? They are spirited away. A mild sort of being spirited away that cannot be returned from quite quickly. Once spirited away. However, it is said that one can only return from being spirited away once. If taken again, there is no coming back. Yeah, so we don't know where it sends them. We have no idea. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Why is he up here? Oh, that's Black Hat. So, you'll notice that Black Hat has now moved.
おめえもこの寺に来てたのか。お前は野暮用って言っただろ。ここで何をし。あっちの方、向こう岸まで渡りてえんだが、往生しててな。対岸に渡る術は。忍びだこを使いや、 渡れるな。だがずっとタコを揚げておくにはコツがいる。タコ揚げの素人には荷が重いってもんだ。そうか。崖下にタコ揚げ係のラッパがいる。あいつにずっとタコを揚げさせる。そんな芸当ができりゃいいが、袖の下は通じねえとよ。まったく当てが外れたぜ。
Okay, so this is another one of those very important conversations, which tells you what you need to do to progress.
あっちの方、向こう岸まで渡りてんだがな。崖下にあいつにずっと。
Alright, so we gotta go. First thing first, we're gonna kill this monk right here. Then we need to drop down here and deal with the assassin that Blackhead is talking about, which is this little guy right here. Now, for this, we need this ninjutsu, the puppeteer, so we can control him and have him raise the kite up. So now he's going to do what we want, which is to raise the shinobi kite up. And he's going to hold it there for our purposes. Let's see if we can talk to Blackhead again.
初めて見たぜ。おめえ。とこれで俺もありがとうよ。
Right, so puppeteer has been used.
これで。
Blackhead is appreciative, and now we are also appreciative, so we are going to run back up here. Now that we've cleared the area of the monks that have been infested. We'll keep killing these, because why not? We're exterminators after all. That's what shinobi means. It means an exterminator. No, I'm totally kidding. We can't use the fan right now because we only have... Ooh, we can't use it now. We only had 2 spirit emblems, but we got 3 now. So we can use the fan again. And this is just a bit of free XP, so just enjoy it, you know what I mean? Just enjoy the free XP, the money, all that stuff. Where'd all the crickets go? Oh, there's a cricket now. Alright, we're going this way now. When we talk to this lady, we can offer her rice.
生がかけ生が
生ガキ。
しからばお米困りごお米を
But we're not giving her rice this
お
time.
こち
Actually, you know what? We should give her the rice. The reason why is because we give away rice to get more rice. Yeah. But actually, I think I want to talk to Kuro first before I give her rice. So let's go this way. So now we have the kite up here, which we didn't have before. We can grapple and land over here. Collect 2 snap seeds. Just checking this side of the cliff because I don't remember. I honestly don't remember this jump at all, so we're gonna YOLO it. Fortunately, that worked out for us. Very fortunately. So we come over here and she talks about the dry skin and the fresh skin of the serpent. And we got the fresh one there. And the dry one down below there. And grab this, because we need magnetite. And lots of it. How much do we have now? That's the question. We have 2. Okay. Come down here and you'll find Black Hat.
よう、おめえか。
野暮用はすん。
ああ、おかげさんでな。
この墓は。
こいつは俺のガキの墓だ。
そうか。
ガキがいなくなった後、何やら急にラッパの人が面倒になってな。オチの試しだ、人さらいだ、黒笠の責務だ。この寺は何もかもめんどくせえ。
だから抜けたか。
ああ、さてと、これで野暮用は済んだ。他に当てもねえし、アシナの城にでも戻るとするかね。どこだろうが、この寺よりゃマシってもんだ。さてと、ぼちぼち、あと分かってるかも。アシナは今、ずいぶん気なくせえことになってる。やってくるネズミのか、おめえも。
That's a good warning from Black Hat Badger.
ぼち、ああ、分かった。いや、おめえ。
So let's move on. We're gonna grab this idol real quick. And this is the Sunken Valley Cavern idol. We will need that idol in a little bit. I don't think we need it right now, but we will need it in a little bit. So we grab the balloon of spirit. We drop down here. And then we have unlocked the Sunken Valley Passage. Now when you step out here, you see nothing. It looks very plain. And there's a reason for that. So we're going to back up a little bit. Can I get out? Thank you. We're going to take this idol now. And we are going to travel to Ashina Castle, Kuro's room. Now remember, there were 3 things we needed for the severance. We needed the mortal blade, we need the fragrant stone, and we need the flower. So this is where we go after the flower, I want to say. Yeah, we're going after the flower. So we talked to her for a
タケル
bit.
様が故郷よりもその枝を花をなくした床桜。
I don't think we have any seeds to give her
狼
right now.
ほんの眉間クロス
But we check back with her periodically just to make sure we haven't missed anything. We'll show Kuro the blade.
エマ殿に桜の
おう、
その桜はですが
そうか。
何者かが床桜の
失われたものは持ち去られた枝にしても今は手がかりがない。先に他
御意。
狼、
不思議に
それが
はい 先方寺の越智の巫女より授かりました。
越智の巫女。
先方寺の者たちはその末に生まれた。それが
偽りの流因。待て。
はい、多くの越智の巫女が作られ、されど
流因はやはり人のあり不死立ち。
御意。
Alright, so we've informed Kuro that we met the
戦況
Divine
に
Child,
狼を。
and we have
行くか
provided him
狼を。
with eyes on the mortal blade. So, two things we need to do. We need to head back to the child and tell her that we spoke to Kuro. So, back here again, Inner Sanctum. It's a lot of back and forth. You'll get used to it. Don't worry about it.
巫女の死のようこそ。すみません。お米がまた。
I should have given the old
さよう
woman
な
the
ら
race.
あなたの行くす。
I should have given the old woman the race. Alright, we'll deal with that a little bit later. Right now, we're going to travel to the gun fort. I'm studying how to make this travel though, because those guys drop magnetite, and I kind of really want the magnetite that they drop. So we'll travel from here. Actually, you know what? We'll travel from Kuro's room. Yeah, which was my plan originally. Let's stick with a plan. There's a reason why I'm doing these things in this particular order. So we'll stick with the plan. So for now, out the window. Work our way around here. Talk to Ishin one more time.
Sekiro. 抜けぬと奥の院の巫女不思議りはお主のようなものでなければ不思議りを抜きその私もいそうの不思議りがあればまこと恐何がそのか何をよく見定めてから不死しなよ
Alright, that's all he has to say. That's fine. We don't need a lot from him anyway. We want to kill this guy. I'm that guy. Free scrap iron. Who could complain, right? We need to be careful now. Because things have changed. And we may have extra interior ministry guys running around here, so let's be real careful. We'll take this guy out again. At some point we have to go in that water. I'm just not ready to go in that water just yet. We can get rid of this for now. Grab the 2 spirit emblems. Kill the monkeys. Move up. Easy. We have a dead guy here. I don't think he was here before, so let's be a little careful as we approach. I don't remember, to be honest. Yep, this is what I thought. So this guy's no here. He wasn't here before. We're gonna eavesdrop on him, I think. Can we? Wait, no we can't. Because that's Ishin. Sorry.
おお、赤炉か。
これは。
ナイフのネズミどもよ。こやつらはどこからでも入り込む。切ってもキリがないわ。時に赤炉極めたか。はおお、確かにな。赤炉、やはりお主には人斬りの才がある。帯じゃ。
Yeah, this is the final esoteric text, which is very important.
赤炉よ、お主ならば。
Not sounding too good there, buddy.
天狗殿。
わしはもう少しここで進んでいく。行け、赤炉よ。
Yeah, so that's the final esoteric text that we were missing, and that gives you basically ultimate moves for all your ultimate moves. So let's talk to him again. That's fine. So if we come here now and we go to skills, you'll see that all of our ultimate moves from each tree has an ultimate move that is now unlockable. And that we are very, very interested in, especially this one and this one. Those two for sure. They're very expensive too, so we will have to do some XP farming for that. Oh, I also just saw that we have folding screen monkeys to increase our attack power. So now we're at 6, which is good. We do lots of damage. I wonder if I should have gone to the beginning of the castle. We can check it out later. Don't worry about it. At this point in the story, nothing's going to change, so we're just going to go unlock the area that we opened in the gun fort and come back. And since we're here, we might as well do this area over here as well. Since we're here, you know. Double jump and ledge grab. And walk up here. And go this way. This leads to another headless. And we're going to kill all the headless at one time, so we're not doing this right now. We just want to show you the area. And since these guys are eager to meet me, how about we carry some snapsies? I forgot how to use them. Okay, snapsies don't work on them. We got a prayer bead though. You know what does work on them? Our cleave spear. Works just fine. That's fine. I don't know if you can tell where we are, but that's the Ashina Gate path over there. where we jumped down and we first saw the serpent skin. And so now we're on the other side of that. I forgot how to pull up the map, sorry. Oh, you have to be sitting on an idle to pull up the map. So we're gonna go here, hop in this water, and just grab the stuff in the water, and then we're gonna leave. Because this leads to a headless, and we're not doing headless today. All stuff in the water? Shocking. I thought for some reason there was stuff on the shelf. Alright, we're done. That's fine. Let's head over to the gun fort. One of the things I want to do when we go to the gun fort though is I want this balloon of possession so that I can get more magnetite drops from the enemies in that area. Where in the heck am I going? Oh. There we go. We have a lot of apparitions showing up that weren't here before. And that's because things change after Game Churro. So you're going to start seeing a lot more apparition type enemies. We're not going that way, we're going this way. All the apparitions seem to have moved out of Mibu village in the Ashina depths. And they're all over here now. Oh damn, that hurt. That really hurt. This would be a good example of when to use the loaded umbrella, so let's grab that real quick. There we go. Take the shots to the umbrella, and when it starts smoking, send it back. Okay, so that was a bad example, it was sloppy, but you get the idea of how it works. Nevertheless, we made it to the gun fort, so let's keep going. You see how far those guys see you from? It's kind of insane when you think about it. We want to use this balloon right here. I'll save the balloon for when I get a little closer though. I forgot I could have got up here like that instead of going in. Little things. Go. Remember the zigzag from our last video? Zigzag and move. Still took a hit though. As soon as they settle down, we're going to pop our balloon. And then we're going to go look for some items. What, no items? That's weird. Maybe they fell too far. Maybe that's what happened. They fell too far, and I don't get my items because of it. Yeah, they're falling too far. Well, if we knew that was the case, then we wouldn't waste time doing all of that stuff, right? We would have just simply did last idol I commune with. Like that. And then just go straight over there. Gun fort. Easy. We go down through here now because we killed the centipede guy. And we have the gate key now, which we didn't have before. And we open here. Gate fort shrine key. If you look down there, you'll see our very unhappy friend. And the bridge that he doesn't want us to cross. So we will not give him the satisfaction. We'll just hop off here. There he is, down there looking over the water. I think this is a snake that we wounded before because his eye looks messed up. So this is a snake we met before. Oh, we also have some treasure carp in these waters, which is great for trading with Pot Noble Haranaga. So we're gonna hop off. Immediately dive. Don't waste time. Don't talk to friends. Just go straight in. Kill your fish, get your carb scale, and dive again. Grab your sugar. So if you look carefully, you'll see our serpent friend is over there watching the water. Which is weird because snakes can swim. And if he wanted, he could come in the water for us. But I guess striking underwater is a lot slower. So he doesn't want to do it that way. So we're going to go through this brush right here. Excuse me. Which we're using to conceal our presence now. And we see another carp there. So that's 2 additional carp scales. Back through the brush. He's still looking for us. That's okay. Leave him there. Swim under. Grab this item right here. That's 3 carp scales we just grabbed. Where's his head? Alright, he's right above us. So we're going to jump right here. And then we're going to run. And he can have fun right there. Now, we're going to grab this idol real quick. And just to be thorough, and because he's lost the snack, we're going to travel back to Monkongo. Wait. Is it Monkongo? Yeah, Monkongo, Sunken Valley Cavern. And we're going to finish what we started. With his left eye. So what we started with his left eye, we're going to finish it up here. Because now, the bastard is just sitting there. Waiting on us. So jump. There's going to be a lot of blood, I know. I do recognize how much blood that is. But we need that fresh serpent viscera for one of the endings that we're not doing in this playthrough. Yeah, it'll all make sense later. And there's 2 things that you can loot in here as well. We'll come back into that when we start second playthrough. Alright, so the snake is dead. Look off the cliff. Can't really go that way, but you can see that is where we will face our headless ape friend over there. One of the places we'll face him. And if you come over here real quick, there's an item that you can kind of grab if you jump off at the right angle, which I didn't. I missed it. It's fine. Alright, so we're gonna head this way again. Yeah, now that the serpent's dead, we can freely move into water. And to be honest, you could do all that before you do the treasure carps if you really wanted to. You know. If you really wanted to. We're collecting ingredients right now. And we're going this way. Now up here, we have some monkey friends, so I tend to take not long spark, but spring-loaded firecracker. And this is also one of those areas where you want to suppress your presence. Because monkeys get noisy when they see things, right? And it calls other monkeys to their aid. Which we don't want. So you see, he didn't notice I was there until he was on top of me. That's kind of what we want in this area. We should have 2 monkeys here. But only those 2 monkeys know that I was here just now. Keep them quiet. Oh, I know where that is. So we're gonna pop another one of these. You don't have to if you don't want to. It just makes things a little bit easier. I didn't remember where those 2 were. I'm sorry. Imagine what would have happened if I had come down here without that. don't, when you get down here, it's a good idea to go back to Blood Smoke, by the way. It's expensive, but it's a good idea. And it's a good idea because of that group of monkeys over there. Now I tend to go after the ones with the hats first, because they have guns, and the rest you can do whatever you need to do with. That. That's a lot of monkeys. That is a lot of monkeys. Not gonna lie. Damn, that was a lot of monkeys. I don't know how many there were. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 22, maybe? I might have miscounted somewhere there, but yeah. That's a lot of monkeys. Also looks like we missed an item down here, so let's talk back real quick. I'm fine with that. That's okay. That is perfectly okay, bro. Here's another sweet little old lady begging for rice. There she is. And we also have the guardian.
エビガキはの人干し柿毒沼を干し柿はいしからお米おまりお米
Let's give this one a race.
おおありがお告げを干し柿を欲するならば猿を踊ら干し柿を干す猿を踊ら
Alright, so she wants us to use the puppeteer ninjutsu is what she said. I know, it didn't make sense, but that's what she said. So we're gonna Guardianate boss over there. We're coming back to him. Probably not today, but we will be back to him. Right now, we're gonna go grab the other Parasimon. Is that what they call it? Viscera. They call it Viscera, sorry. Parasimon Lake shape heart of a Great Serpent. I knew there was a Parasimon reference there. I just couldn't remember, you know, what they were talking about. Oh, damn. That did not go as planned. Oh, that's why. I did not remember that was there. Playing from memory can be hard sometimes. It can be. The problem is that all the monkeys in this area are immune to poison because they live in poison, so Sabimaru is not very effective in this area. So if you had Sabimaru equipped, just take it off. We're gonna skip that monkey that's coming for us right now. And we're gonna head over by the memorial mob. And drop down here real quick. We want the mob, we don't want the monkey. Oh my god, Sekiro looks like a zombie. He does. There goes our monkey friend. That's fine. Yeah, so this is the Green Marcy Gourd, which removes poison, so you definitely want this. Then put the money in the bag.
死者がどこごああ古いそれにシャタ
Before you fight the monkeys over there in the poison, it's a good idea to equip the contact medicine, which does a little bit of poison, but makes you immune to the other poison. So remember that. And we need to go for that white monkey in the corner. Alright, so contact medicine. Shit. We brought the wrong ninjutsu, sorry. That's how we take him out. Sorry. Wrong ninjutsu. Contact medicine once again. Which grants you immunity to being poisoned. It doesn't allow you to walk faster in the poison though, so keep that in mind. You're basically fighting poisons with poisons. Looks like my contact medicine just wore off. That's fine. You can also use the gourd.
Goku. Shut up.
Now, we're going down here. But we want to be very careful in this area. We also need to put back on the puppeteer ninjutsu, so up, down. You get close to these walls and freaky things start happening. Don't hit the snake. Be very quiet down here. I can't see which side these guys are coming from, which makes it hard to counter. I can do a straight up. Is he stuck in the wall? That lizard is straight up stuck in the wall. Remember? Don't hit the snake. Hitting the snake is bad for your health. There's something over there that we missed, so we gotta go back over there. There's the snake. We're gonna hug this wall right here. There's a monkey we need. Snake has very poor eyesight, so he can't see shit. Where the hell is the monkey? Apparently I have very poor eyesight too. Sorry. Oh shit. Yep, apparently I have very poor eyesight as well. Oh, there we go. That's where I was trying to get to, sorry. Wait, no. That's back outside. Let's run on through here and see if I can remember where to go. Oh. This is where we go. Follow the lights. Sort of. Where the heck is that monkey? I can hear him, I just don't remember where he is. Hop down here a minute. Oh, there he is. Crap, I killed a monkey. Alright, we gotta reset, guys. I killed a monkey. I didn't mean to kill the monkey, but I did, so. Because I couldn't remember where he was. Alright, so we're gonna reset that real quick. Excuse me. Dead monkey. So we know where the monkey is now, so we can go there quickly. Snakes have poor eyesight. We drop down, we grab ledge, climb up, grab monkey. Monkey jumps up and starts screaming. Snake goes for monkey, and we run up inside. Boom. Easy. Never knew we was here. And there's the dried viscera. That's the second item we need. In the meantime, let's grapple here. I don't know how you build a house into a mountain so tightly, but hey, they did it right. We'll grab this. Divine confetti. Climb up here. And boom, look where we are. Yeah, we're back in the depths. Awesome. So we're gonna stop here for now. When we come back, we'll have 3 apes to kill. Starting with this guy over here, and then the other 2 apes that lead us to the fragrant stone in Mibu Village. And then before we do Allfather's fight, we will probably, sorry, the fight with Owl, we will probably do the Headless as well. So guys, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.